Well, the Cowboys are apparently stunned that Dak Prescott doesn't want a 5-year contract. Dak Prescott wants a 4-year contract. Truth is, he'd rather have a 3-year contract. So in life, this is basically how it works in business, sports, everything. Doesn't matter what business you're in. You can be in tech. You can be in Wall Street. The more talented you are, the shorter contract you want, because that allows you to hit the market again so people can bid on you. The NFL is obviously different because unlike a tech guy or a Wall Street woman, you get tackled in football. So it depends on your health. If you're sturdy, Dak, Russell Wilson, by all means, take a shorter contract, hit the market. If you've had a few injuries, Carson Wentz, Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson, Jimmy Garoppolo, I would argue take the extra year of guaranteed salary. But let's talk Dak right here. Dak, if nothing else, is sturdy. He didn't get hurt in college. He doesn't get hurt in the NFL. He gets banged around. He's good. My question is, so I get Dak wanting fewer years. Dak right now is like, I'll take fewer years. I want to hit the market again. And I've said this for years and years about quarterbacks in the NFL. It's brutal. They get trapped. LeBron never gets trapped. Anthony Davis doesn't get trapped. NFL quarterbacks get trapped. My question is, why would the Dallas Cowboys want 5 years? And that's nothing against Dak, but let me throw out a scenario to you, and I think about this all the time. Anytime I've gotten into a business, the one thing I'm always concerned about is getting trapped in a bad business. Do I have an escape clause? Can I get out of it? So I'm going to set up a scenario for Dallas. Maybe it's a worst case scenario, but it's not meteor hitting the earth. 3 things, let's say they happen over the next 3 or 4 years. Number 1, Carson Wentz remains really, really, really good. I'd say that's like 95%. Number 2 is Daniel Jones, good rookie year, just keeps getting better. You got yourself a real quarterback. And then Dwayne Haskins doesn't work, and Washington's bad, and they get a really good quarterback next year in the draft, of which we think there are minimum 2, potentially 3 to 4 great quarterbacks. So Philadelphia'd have a first-round quarterback, and New York's have a first-round quarterback, and Washington would have a first-round quarterback, and I got a fourth-round quarterback, and I potentially have the 4th most talented quarterback in the division. That's called being trapped. Let me read to you how the 4th best quarterback in a division did last year. Cincinnati last. Jacksonville last. Chargers, Phillip was bad last year. Last. Detroit, Stafford got hurt. Last. Arizona, last. Carolina, Kyle Allen most of the year last. That's what happens when you have the 4th best quarterback in a division. This is not a shot at Dak. I understand he's durable, and he thinks, hey, I want to hit the market. My question with Dallas is, there's a very real scenario that Wentz is already better, maintains that. Daniel Jones looked pretty darn good to me and keeps getting better. And Washington is bad and gets one of the top quarterbacks. There's very few teams this year in the NFL I think have a chance to be really bad. Cincinnati, New York Giants could be, you got to wait and see if Joe Judge can coach. And Washington, if the Dwayne Haskins thing goes sideways. Those could potentially be 5-11, 4-12 teams. I'll wait on Arizona. I think they have a little bit of a life offensively. So to me, I don't understand Dallas wanting to get locked in for 5 years. The other thing is college football now, and this has been like a 4 to 5 year like trend, is giving us unbelievable college quarterbacks. Like unbelievable college quarterbacks. There's never been a conveyor belt of talented 21-year-old guys coming out of the league. Do you want to get into a relationship where with a guy that is kind of Kirk Cousins? So I get Dak wanting a shorter contract. I do not get the Dallas Cowboys demanding a longer contract. You hear this all the time. And I said this yesterday. If you look at organizations like the Chicago Bulls, it's an average franchise. Michael Jordan comes in, makes it great, and we think that the Bulls are winners. No, Michael was a winner. You take out Michael Jordan and Phil Jackson, the Bulls are a below 500 franchise. That's what they are. That's what I grew up with. You take the New England Patriots, pre-Tom Brady. In the history of the franchise, they'd only won double-digit games 8 times. It was a mediocre franchise. Nobody cared about New England. Bad uniforms, cold, bad stadium. Even in the Northeast, the Steelers were better. The Eagles were more relevant. The Giants were better. They weren't even that Washington for years with Joe Gibbs, way better. Nobody cared about New England. So I don't buy into this thing that, like, Jordan leaves the Bulls and everybody goes, man, they're so dysfunctional. No, they're not. The Bulls are what they always were. Pre-Jordan and post-Jordan. It's the same team. Mess. New England, post-Tom Brady, never going to be the same. So when you hear a lot of this, I cannot wait to prove we did not need Tom Brady. Eye roll. Julian Edelman is all kinds of pumped up to prove the Patriot doubters wrong. According to reports, direct quote, he hates excuses. He's not just a product of Brady. Okay, I would like to deliver some facts here. Julian Edelman has never made a Pro Bowl. He led the NFL in drops last year. 3 seasons total in his career where he didn't miss games to injuries. And he has 36 career touchdowns. Randy Moss had over half that in 1 year with Brady. Julian Edelman is not even Wes Welker. Wes Welker was a Pro Bowler 5 times, All-Pro once, 5,000-yard seasons, and outside of 1 year in New England, he got hurt. That's about it. New England, you got to get used to something. You're the Bulls. You're the Bulls pre-Jordan and the Bulls post-Jordan. Yeah. That's what New England is. Bill Belichick didn't win in Cleveland, and he wasn't winning in New England. Brady is the franchise. Jordan is the franchise. Now, there are franchises that's not true. The Lakers were good before Kobe and Shaq. Hell, they were good before Magic Johnson. I mean, the Boston Celtics were good before Larry Bird. Oklahoma football was good before Lincoln Riley. Okay, Kentucky basketball, Kansas basketball, they've got a lot of winners. North Carolina basketball, they got a lot of winning coaches. The Bulls are Jordan and dysfunction. New England, losing and Brady. Julian Edelman, out to prove critics wrong, irrelevant. Simply, his legacy, frankly, is Brady and pretty good Super Bowls. And that's it. He was good in Super Bowls, good postseason receiver, and Brady. But they're not getting to the postseason this year. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.